Look, I know this is out of nowhere. This is also a big ass decision, so you would think I sat here for weeks on end or months on end writing scripts and notes or whatever other people do. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all, bro. I woke up today and I did not feel like editing today's video. And it somehow led to me going out there and buying a webcam and talking to you one on one for the first time. But it goes deeper than that, bro. And I just cannot keep lying to you and lying to myself anymore and acting like I'm going 100% with this. I'm not. I don't even feel like I'm going 70%. If that, bro, more like 50. And it really all goes back to what I had written down in this notebook when I was 17 years old. And before I tell y'all what I wrote down in this notebook, bro, let me tell you what led to it. And now some of y'all might remember this because I spoke about it in a past story time, but when I was 16, I had my first ever job, and it was a retail job. Of course, you know, the work sucked. You were doing slave labor for minimum wage. But if I'm being honest with you, my coworkers were actually cool people. I didn't mind it. The environment was pretty good because we were all the same age, suffering, just going through it. And it all changed when this fat ass girl had walked in. And not that kind of way. I'm talking about a large, heavyset, extraterrestrial balloon. Just imagine Shrek's long lost fucking obese cousin. A plate cleaner, as somebody would say. She works with us for a few days before this happened. And in those few days she was working with us, I need y'all to imagine somebody imagine the worst, most grotesque, unpleasant phenotype of woman, prototype of female you've ever dealt with. This was her in those few days. She was also the same level as us, but you know when somebody's the same level as you in school or in work, but they just have this urge, and not just an urge because they actually act on it, to boss you around. You're both the same thing, but they tell you what to do and try to get you to do shit and boss you around, bro. This was her. That's when they come in after a few days, and I don't know if they sent her in from like a different branch and this was already pre-planned. Looking back at it, it probably was. But they come in with the audacity, the gall, the shamelessness to look me dead in the eyes and tell me that this woman was going to be our new supervisor. I told y'all this in the story time. As soon as that information went into one ear, my brain processed it, and then it went out the other ear. I was in the back room talking to the lady, telling her I'm quitting. Same day, same hour, literally instantaneously. She's like, "What do you mean you're quitting?" I'm like, "I'm quitting." She's like, "So are you giving me like a 2 weeks notice?" So I gave her a 2 weeks notice, but I never showed back up, bro. That day, my dignity as a man was slashed. My self-respect, I felt embarrassed. I felt humiliated. I felt my ego was scarred, bro. To all the real ones, y'all know how that feels. You don't ever want to be in a position like that. It's just as a man. That's when I knew I was never going to work for nobody ever again, bro. That's when I knew I had to figure something out. And that is when I wrote down in this notebook my goals, my purpose in life, who I wanted to become, where I wanted to be, and how we were going to start the YouTube channel. I wrote down how I wanted my videos to make y'all feel, you know, to obviously be entertained, but to take something away from. I wrote all of that down at 17 years old. And for the most part, I'm happy with myself because I've been stepping, bro. I've been actually keeping up and doing everything that I wrote down. But in order to finish the vision, I have to take this next step. And you know, if you've been here that long, you know this all started in 2022. And at that time, I was in prison. Not literally. I'm talking about high school. It really felt like prison to me, bro. I was depressed at this time. It felt like getting babysit. It literally felt like just daycare, but for teenagers. If we were going to high school for 3 to 4 hours, you can justify it. You know, you can be like, "Oh, we're packing everything in." But we were there for 8 hours, man. The hallways being gray and just the food, being jail, like it felt like prison to me, man. I hated it. But that's when I started this channel. And if y'all remember back in 2022, I don't know how I used to do this, by the way. I used to drop 6, 7, sometimes 8, and yes, y'all are listening to me correctly, 8 fully edited, unique YouTube videos, 10 minutes plus long, every single day. What the fuck do you call that, bro? What do you even call that? That is more than hard work. We were doing marathons in a single day. Not even in a single day, y'all. This was what I was doing in the hours after school. What I used to do is, this was, around this time I discovered caffeine as well. So what I used to do is I used to crack an energy drink at midnight and then stay up until 3 to 4 a.m. in the morning recording videos for y'all, and then wake up at 6 a.m. for school, man. I real life think I lost brain cells doing that. Seriously, I was walking around like a zombie half of the time. But we did that for 3 to 4 months. I did that for 3 to 4 months without seeing no motion, no notion, not even a splash, bro, no wave, no movement, nothing, for 3 to 4 months. But I had this crazy, delusional belief in myself that this was going to work out, that I was going to make this happen. And after 3 to 4 months, we go from nothing to 10,000 subscribers in a week, to 25,000 subs in 3 weeks, to hitting 55,000 subscribers on my first year of doing this on YouTube. It was a great year. But if y'all remember back then, YouTube was super hating too, by the way. For half of that, or more, I wasn't even monetized for half of that grind, bro. The strikes, the bullshit, we were going through a lot back then, bro. This platform was super hating. But that's how hungry I was. That's how dedicated, how hard I was going, bro. I wanted to. There was nothing that was going to stop me or get in my way. I told you, it was war between me and whatever was standing in my vision at the time. It still is. But I'm just trying to, have y'all picture this in y'all's heads. And 2022 finishes out, bro. 2023 comes along and I leave y'all. I leave the channel for 8 months, no uploads and nothing. I leave the channel just collecting dust. And looking back at it, that was definitely a decision, bro. to be going up, to then just nothing. And to be honest with you, I wasn't just effing off. I was on an arc, and I might tell y'all what I was doing in those months some other time. But yeah, I leave y'all for 8 months, and I remember the day I decided to come back vividly. It was in 2024. I had posted a picture of Goku on my Instagram. It's a picture of him in a capsule about to be let out after some injuries. And it's a cold ass photo of Goku. It's like a comeback photo, right? I posted it with a caption hinting on my comeback. And I went ahead and recorded a short video and posted it to my second channel just to get used to talking to a mic again. And by the way, when I record videos for y'all before this, I would be talking closer to the mic like this. So I don't know if my audio is good this time. I hope it is. And to all my short people, I hooked y'all up today. You're 2 inches taller than me. I'm 6'4", you're 6'6" today. So technically not, because I'm sitting down. But hey, this desk goes up too, bro. We can stand. But anyways, I hooked y'all up today, bro. You're welcome. Listen, I posted the video on my second channel, and then I decided, bro, look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go catch this workout. I'm going to go hard. And then I'm going to come back and record my comeback video. And y'all don't understand the energy, the I felt like a crackhead in terms of the euphoric energy I had. You don't understand leaving your people, leaving y'all for 8 months and knowing that this night I was going to be coming back and making my comeback. I felt beyond euphoric. And you know what added to it? Y'all know I'm a late night person, right? So when I get in my car, I have a song blasting. It's late night outside. It's also cold. The vibes. I mean, this was beyond. Bro, the amount of energy I had in my body at this point, I could have lifted the entire fucking gym with my bare hands. And I mean that. But notice how I said I could have. Because instead of making it to the gym, I almost lose my life. I get into a near-death experience. I find myself in the emergency room. I find myself on that ER bed, not knowing if I was going to make it, not knowing if I was internally bleeding, if my memory was gone, not knowing if this was it, bro. I had a big ass bump on my forehead right here. I had another one right here. My lip was busted. And this wasn't even the the worst of my injuries. To this day, I have chronic pain from this incident, bro, that I'm probably going to be, not probably, that I will be dealing with for the rest of my life. And I'm not going to speak about it too much, but yeah, instead of spending my night doing my workout and making my comeback, that's where I was, man. And by every metric, I was not supposed to make it that night. But God intervened and we're here. And that's the only reason I'm alive. Luckily, though, I spent one night and I was released like after a day in the emergency room. And the first thing I did when I got home was on some Kanye West Through the Wire type of shit, because I recorded my comeback video that same hour as soon as I got home. You can literally hear it in my voice in the comeback video because, like I told you, my lip was busted. But I recorded my comeback video and we've been back ever since. And if you've noticed in the past 2 months, the quality of my content has gone up tremendously, bro. I put in way too many hours into every single upload now. And like I said, naturally, this is the next step. And I'm not just saying that to say that. I need y'all to understand, bro, that I'm coming for everything that's mine, everything that I've always wanted to do for y'all. We're doing it now. So look, here's what I need you to do. First and foremost, obviously, make sure you have your notifications turned on to this YouTube channel. Obviously, the main channel is where I'm going to be going the hardest, right? So make sure y'all have y'all's notifications turned on. That's number one. Number two, click on the description of this video and follow my second channel, SpiritENT Raw. That's where I'm going to be giving y'all IRL content, vlogs, anything with IRL is going to be on my second channel, SpiritENT Raw. So make sure you sub up to it. And then sub up to my third channel, SpiritENT Live. Y'all know Battlefield 6 just came out. And Battlefield 6, this is the first time since 2020 Warzone and 2019, like Modern Warfare 2019, that I feel like a kid again, bro. That I feel like I'm playing a real fun game that doesn't feel like it's made from fucking AI slop. Seriously, it's a fun ass game. So if you've been looking forward to the gaming content, face cam gaming video, if you enjoy that from me, bro, and you watch the game, sub up to the third channel. And y'all aren't just going to be getting gaming videos on there. You're going to be getting live stream content as well. Now look, follow me on Twitch, right? SpiritENT. But also, listen, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm going to try out the streaming shit. But y'all know me. I am a very closed off person. I don't fuck with people at all, bro. Listen, I stay to myself. I protect my peace and my energy. With that being said, I'm going to try the streaming shit out, but don't be expecting me to go live every single day, bro. I don't like you that much. I appreciate the love, but I don't like y'all that much, man. In all seriousness, like I said, I'm going to try it out, but yeah. And I thought I would be more uncomfortable doing this, to be honest with you, bro. Obviously, because I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, but if I'm being honest with you, it feels natural. It feels like I'm talking to my boys, to my squad. I mean, that's exactly what I'm doing, right? But still, I thought this would be more awkward, but nah, bro, it feels natural to me, and I'm excited for this next step. Seriously, y'all gotta understand, this is like a new chapter. It's like a new beginning. This is a new chapter. Everything is coming your way now. I'm not even gonna spoil it. Look, the last thing I want to end off on is a huge shout out to every single one of y'all that's on the Patreon. Seriously, if it wasn't for y'all's love on there, bro, I would not be doing this real life. Like I told you, YouTube, we've, as much of a blessing as this platform is, it gets on its period a lot, bro. The strikes, the demonic, the age restrict. We've been through it with this platform, and if it wasn't for y'all on the Patreon, I probably would have quit. Seriously, it just wouldn't have been feasible. So huge shout out to all of y'all. Like I said, bros, some of y'all have been on the Patreon for 3+ years, or 3 years since I've been doing this. That is real love. Seriously, man. And if you do want to join the Patreon, the link will be in the description. Make sure you hop on there. Now, listen, in the past, what y'all would get is Patreon exclusive videos, right? Where it would be exclusive content that's 10 times crazier than anything that I had on my YouTube. But now I'm not even going to spoil the shit that y'all are going to be getting on the Patreon. It's just the best place to be. So make sure you join it. It's also the best place to support your boy and to have my back and to, support the channel. So make sure you join the Patreon, cop a membership. And that's pretty much it, man. Look, I'm excited. You should be too. Seriously, let's do this together. Get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. And run the likes up as well. Show some love, bro. That's really all I ask of y'all. I'm obviously taking a big step here, but all I ask is y'all continue just doing y'all, bro. Showing love, clicking on the videos, watching them, talking to me in the comments, pressing the like button, hitting me up on my Instagram if you do want to send me some content to react to or watch. Just keep doing y'all, bro. Seriously, it's been a long time, and I'm happy I can finally do this for y'all. And that's pretty much it. Yeah.